We are just moments away from getting our dork on. In the meantime, if you're not already on Spreaker, come on over to Spreaker.com. You can sign up. It's fun, it's easy, it's free to listen, and you can join me in the chat while I broadcast live. Hi, I'm Chris Top. First off, I want to thank you for tuning into the Chris Top program. While I try my best to keep the show as rated PG-13 as possible, sometimes things slip out, or sometimes things happen, and that's just the way live radio goes. And because this is the internet, the FCC isn't around to tell me what I can and can't do. So because of the occasional slip-up or the guest that might get out of hand, you really need to be 18 or older to listen. If you happen to be under 18, please make sure you get your parents' permission. Go!
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Mr. Pop.
Take it from the top.
Middle school is a confusing time.
Kids are cruel. And kids say cruel things about anybody, for any reason.
And you're filled with insecurity. And you wonder, is this normal? Am I normal?
Is what I'm feeling right? Is how God made me right?
If there's one thing that we need to pass along to these young boys in the most difficult point of their lives, it's this.
It's gonna get bigger.
You're 13. You're not really developed yet. Your penis is gonna get bigger.
It gets bigger.
It gets bigger.
It gets bigger.
I know that in the 6th grade, Kevin Ostensaid was saying his penis was all huge and he was using it for sex, but it wasn't. And Kevin's a liar.
He was totally lying. Yeah, I remember what I said, and I was lying out of my ass. It was pretty small, brother. It was pretty small.
And it's gonna be small for a little while more now. And that's okay.
Because one day your penis is going to be all big and and your life is going to change.
And you're going to long for a simpler time when you had a tiny little, barely even there, looking like a tadpole, almost a vagina penis.
And you're going to want to go back.
And maybe your penis won't get much bigger. That's okay too. A lot of boys' penises don't.
And there's all sorts of weird shit you can do with a little dick to make it work like you got a big one.
Crazy Scary
That's basically not even sex. That's basically not even fun.
But that's all ahead of you. And you don't have to worry about that right now.
All you have to worry about is being a kid and having fun, no matter how comically small that penis of yours is.
So just ignore everybody. You're fine just the way you are, even if that means sitting down to pee. And remember,
It gets bigger.
It gets bigger.
It gets bigger.
It really might not.
I'm a liar.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there wasn't that a back in 1970. We didn't know about the World War Web, was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and groovy long hair, just walking in style with a portable MP3 play. You can listen to the music on the Chris Top program. Chris Top program. You can hear the music on the Chris Top program. Chris Top program.
Chris Top.
Wanna hear the music on the Chris Top program.
This is the Chris Top program. And I am the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment here in sunny Clarksville, Tennessee, with an ocean view. How is everyone today? I haven't done anything today. It was a pretty day outside, too, and I didn't even get outside. I didn't do nothing. I just sat here today, and I could have went on earlier, but I didn't, just because I do procrastinate. I got some things lined up for the show. We're going to do, tonight, we're going to do the Billboard's #1 rock song on the program. Also, I've got stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about some more man toys and just some other stuff. And we'll get things started with this. How many of you out there have stalkers? Well, there's a new device or a website that can help you throw them off your scent, I guess. is what I'm trying to say. Or maybe you're just looking to tweet from an exotic location. In other words, lie. Maybe you want to play hooky from work. Who knows? Now, the new Please Don't Stalk Me site will help users do just that by allowing them to tweak the location data in their tweets. So tweet simply sign in with their handles. Then they search for a map for the location from which they'd like to send a tweet. But see, the thing is, you're going to have the Photoshop skills. Because, I mean, if you tell someone that you're hanging out at the Eiffel Tower, they're going to expect pictures. So if you can Photoshop yourself on the Eiffel Tower, that would be kind of cool. I'm wondering if you could, like, just tweet that you're in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean or someplace like that. Or maybe somewhere in outer space. See, that would be kind of cool. And the outer space thing, I would think, would be easy to tweet as well. But anyway, that's something that's new, that's out, and it's new and trendy, so I'm going to talk about it, right? Hollywood has really suffered a bad weekend. I don't know if you've heard about this or not, but it's actually the worst weekend since just after 9/11, 11 years ago. So however you spent your weekend, it probably wasn't at the movies. They raked in. Now, this is a lot of money to me. $65 million at the box office. That's across the United States and Canada. The weekend's number one film was The Possession. It raked in about $9.5 million. Then you've got Lawless right behind that with $6 million. And The Words with $5 million. Now, in the summer, single movies had opening weekends bigger than the entire weekend gross. I guess like your Batmans and your Spider-Mans and stuff like that. Now, in fact, like I said, not since just after 9/11, the weekend of September 21st, 2001, when revenues totaled only $59.7 million. So that was the only week that was worse since this one. So I don't know. There's something going on in the box. But I mean, people, I think, are hanging on to their money more nowadays, and a lot of the great movies have kind of already came out, and now it's the blockbusters are over, and people, I guess, are staying home. Or at least they're not going to the movies. So anyway, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Now I want to welcome everybody to the chat. As soon as I find out who's in the chat, I'll start welcoming people. It takes me a minute sometimes. I've got Dennis in the chat. I was late. I was a minute late. I said 10 minutes, and it took me 11. And I do apologize, Dennis, but thank you for bringing that up. We've also got Jen in the chat, a.k.a. Love Muffin. And we have the lovely Vivacious Kiss in the chat. And everybody's just kind of hanging out, talking amongst themselves, which is fine. I don't mind a bit. And we've also got Aaron in the chat. Aaron, it's good to see you. Aaron, do we have a dorky picture of you yet on the Facebook fan page? If we don't, you need to get on that because you've got to join the club.
You say I'm a dork, but that's okay. I'm gonna be your boss one day.
Now, speaking of the Facebook page, I've actually got something posted on there that everybody needs to take a look at. And I can't believe I didn't bring this up the last show. I don't know what I'm thinking. But I'm actually having a contest, and the contest has probably got about another week and a half to go. But this is the deal. I'm going to choose the best fan art or video. And basically, you need to talk about why the Chris Top program is super cool or amazing, but never awesome. Somehow in the picture or in the video. You can sing it, you can act it out, you can do whatever you want. Or it could just be a really cool picture. Whatever. Now, the prizes are, and there's three places. First prize is an official Chris Top program WABA t-shirt. And I was just going through my computer, and I don't have any pictures of that up. Since I had to change my Facebook page, all of the old pictures are gone. So if you have any pictures of you in the WABA t-shirt, if you would post those on the Facebook page, I would really, really appreciate it. And also, second prize is going to be second prize is a Chris Top program t-shirt. Wait, hang on, let me start over again. First prize is a Chris Top program WABA t-shirt and a Phone Zoo t-shirt. Second prize is a Chris Top program t-shirt, and then third prize is a Phone Zoo t-shirt. So there's 3 chances to win, and if you get first prize, then you get both shirts. So I think that's kind of cool. But anyway, it's going to go on for about another week and a half or so, and then at the end of that time period, I'll announce the winners, and I'll ship those T-shirts out. And anybody can enter. I don't care where you're from, anywhere in the world, that's fine. I'll ship them out to you. I'll eat the cost, whatever. All right, I'll take care of it. But anyway, I think stuff like this is fun, and I'm hoping to do more stuff like this in the future. So I'm looking for some creative people out there to sort of jump in and make some pictures or videos or something. But anyway, so I don't think Aaron's actually joined the club yet. So Aaron, if you want to see, you can't procrastinate on this show, and most everybody in the chat has already joined the dork side, and it's up to you. And when we call you a dork, it's really a term of endearment. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about people making fun of you. Well, at least not around here. I mean, if you're a dork, then more than likely you've been made fun of, or you could be being made fun of right now. I don't know. But at least you're not being made fun of in the chat, because that's just not how we operate around here. Now, I think it may be time. It may just be time for a segment. Let's go ahead and start out with the Top 40 Countdown. Now, on this segment today, I picked a rock and roll song because, well, the Billboard thing doesn't change. It only changes once a week. So I'm going to start breaking it down, I think, rock and roll and country and things like that. And I don't do the whole top 40. I just do the number one song. And what I do is I actually play my favorite cover of the number one song. So that kind of puts a twist on it. And maybe it'll make your favorite song fresh for you again. I don't know. But today on the agenda, we've got a Green Day song, and I love Green Day. Green Day is an American punk rock band that was formed in 1987. They've been around that long, and I'll tell you what, they are still absolutely amazing. And if you want to know who sings any of these covers that I play, then all you have to do is go to my Spreaker page after the show's posted, and it will have, and click on that show, and then it'll give you a list of all the songs that I played. You can play them again right there, and it'll have the information, the name of the song, who sang it, that kind of stuff. And also, I'm going to start posting the YouTube videos to the song on my Facebook page as well. So if you want to see the video to this song, all you have to do is go to the Chris Top program on Facebook and check it out.
Radio is full of top 40 countdowns, but who needs all of that when you can go straight to the top? Here's the hottest covers of this week's number one song.
Won't you rain on me tonight? Alive. Please don't pass me by. Don't stop. Don't stop when the red lights flash. Alright, free ride. Won't you take me close to you? Far away, what's the way tonight? I'm wearing my heart underneath. Far away, what's the way tonight? Tonight, my heart's on loose. Won't you rain on me tonight? Alright, free ride. Won't you take me close to you?
Chris Top Program, the alternative to the garbage on Spreaker.
It's time for a takeover. The radio revolution is here. With your host Aaron bringing you today's hits. This is Radio Takeover.
Dude, it's like I woke up out of this sleep, man, and I heard these voices. They were talking to me out of nowhere, man. Here, you can eat that vanilla wafer, dude.
Those aren't voices in your head. You're tuned into the Pothead Show with Nathan.
No way, man. There's shows for potheads?
Well, you don't have to be a pothead to listen, but it's funny.
Freelance smokers smoking pot and talking about random shit. Awesome.
Fire up your bong, sit back and relax with the Pothead Show. One man, one dream.
Dorks unite.
No, it's Dorks of the World.
Dorks of the World unite.
Nice. The most sane radio personality on Spreaker.com.
Because I'm losing my mind.
No, you're being ridiculous.
I'm positively losing my mind. You made an F and you suck, little Timmy. Because if you don't know how to lose, you don't know how good it feels to actually win.
Boldly streaking where no man has stroked before.
No, dude, it's not going to hurt their feelings, and if it does hurt their feelings, they need to grab their balls.
Okay, now I want you to take a deep breath first.
I feel giddy like a schoolgirl. Not afraid to be controversial.
I'd like to welcome Yo-Yo Dino to the chat.
Yeah, I gotta say, Dino, that was really gripping. The one and only Chris Top, only on Spreaker.com.
Yeah, I've really got to get a life.
Okay, now instead of directing you toward an actual superhero today, I'm going to direct you toward a superhero site that has a lot of cool stuff on it. And that's going to be this segment of superhero trivia today. And this site is actually where I get a lot of my information for the stuff that I'll be talking about during the segment. If I decide to continue with the segment, I don't know. But we'll see. And the site is called, and I've got a link to it on my Facebook page, it's called superherostuff.com. So you can check out all kinds of cool stuff on there. It's got T-shirts, jewelry. In case you're like a real geek and you want one of those Green Lantern rings, you can get one here. And, of course, you can get a Green Lantern hoodie. And you can get caps like Superman and Batman, stuff like that. They have G.I. Joe merchandise. And I'm just looking. I'm going down the front page. And the T-shirts are really cool. Some of them are kind of retro. They've got one of Darth Vader. And on it says, "Who's your daddy?" Which is kind of funny. And I'm thinking that it looks like the Robin T-shirt comes with a cape, but I don't think so. I think that's just the just the way the shirt's made, I guess. I don't know. And it's got old school Spider-Man on there. You can find Captain America. These are pretty expensive, and I don't know if that includes the shipping or not, but most of them are running like $23. Most of the T-shirts. Then they've got tidy whities at the bottom, camouflaged with the Batman pictures. Just lots of cool T-shirts. I'm going to scroll back up, and I'm going to click on something just kind of random here. They've got knee-high socks, if that's what you're into. It looks like the Superman and the Batman socks include capes, which is interesting. Let's click on the jewelry and see what they've got. So you've got Batman rings. You've got Batman symbolic acrylic glow-in-the-dark plugs. I'm not exactly sure what they plug, and I'm not going to get into that. But they've got plugs for everything. I guess the plugs are popular. What the hell do they plug? I don't even know. I have no idea. And they've got some Spider-Man rings on there. Necklaces. Oh, that's kind of a cool Captain America double-sided dog tag. That's kind of neat. Earrings for the chicks. See, I wouldn't wear a Thor dog tag. It just doesn't make as much sense as the Captain America one does. But anyway, check out this site. There's a lot of cool stuff on it. And aside from the merchandise, you can also, at the very top, they've got like the superheroes, and you can just click on the far right side and keep scrolling. And it looks like it just keeps going and going, like indefinitely. But they've got all the superheroes. If you want to find out about Supergirl or the Punisher or Joker, Deadpool, it's got Star Trek up there. And some of this stuff I've never even heard of. And I'm a dork and I haven't heard of it. So, I mean, you can learn a lot on this site. G.I. Joe, He-Man. There's Speed Racer. This should be called comic book stuff, I think. And there's Captain America. Let's click on him. So I clicked on Captain America, and I'm looking down. It's got merchandise at the very top. I guess it's all merchandise. It's all Captain America merchandise stuff. And it's got some really cool stuff on here. So maybe your favorite movie is going to be coming out before too long, your superhero movie, and you can go here and you can get some cool stuff. There's some Captain America retro stereo headphones. Let's see, that's cool. Let's see, I would wear those while I broadcasted. That'd be a lot of fun, I think. Now, somewhere on here, though, you can look at biographies and things like that. Oh, there's more tabs here. Let's see. Is this just stuff, or do they have I thought they had biographies on here. This may just be stuff you can buy. Oh, they have action figures. See, I'm getting all excited now. I really am. I'm going to click on the action figures tab. And these are like the collectible kind of action figures, I think. I'm sure my geek buddy Scott knows everything there is to know about this site. He probably spends hundreds of dollars a week, I would think, on this site. But it's pretty cool, and if you're into that kind of stuff, you can definitely go and check that out for sure. And I thought I'd do something a little bit different today, and I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with the superhero segment of the show. I'm trying some new stuff out since I came back, and I'm going to keep what feels right. And so far, the top 40 thing feels right. This I'm not too sure about. But the whole man toy thing, I like that. I like talking about gadgets and those sorts of things. Now, hackers, they may have shut down millions of GoDaddy websites today. And this came out about 4 hours ago. They may have gotten into the world's largest domain register today, with reports of numerous GoDaddy websites currently unreachable. Now, exact numbers of affected GoDaddy accounts are unknown, but millions of websites worldwide could be down, because the register manages over 45 million. Now, it's unclear what is causing the widespread blackout. However, various Twitter accounts alleging to be connected to the hacker group Anonymous have claimed responsibility. Some have posted tweets suggesting the attack is what in fact it's connected to GoDaddy's support of the Stop Online Piracy Act and the Protect Act. The bill's unpopular with many privacy and free speech advocates, and we've actually talked about that on this show, and we've seen it all over Spreaker. So I don't know. Looks like GoDaddy was shut down today for a little while, but they evidently they're back up and running, and I guess they're working on it. I don't know. Now, I know 9/11 is coming up tomorrow, and I'm not going to be able to broadcast tomorrow, and I'm not going to be able to do like a a tribute show or anything like that. And I did one last year. If you want to go back and check that one out, it's got a lot of cool stuff on it. But tomorrow, of course, is the 11th anniversary of September 11th. And the National September 11th Memorial and Museum at the World Trade Center is still under construction. The $700 million site, whose construction is currently on hiatus due to a funding squabble, may not be completed until 2014. Now, the biggest issue, though, is the estimated, I want you to listen to this really close. It's crazy. The biggest issue, though, is the estimated $60 million. That's the annual cost to operate and maintain it once it's complete. Just to maintain the memorial, it's going to cost $60 million. Yeah, you heard that right, $60 million. Now, the two massive fountains marking the site of the Twin Towers make up about $5 million of that amount. And then you've got private security is going to add up to about $12 million each year. Now, I don't know how that adds up to 60, but I guess there's other things involved as well. But anyway, by contrast, that's more than the cost of the Arlington National Cemetery, the Gettysburg National Military Park, and the USS Arizona Memorial at Pearl Harbor combined. So, a lot of money. And I ask you this. I know we should have a memorial. I totally get that. That's one of those things that we should not forget. But is $60 million, is that a little much for the site? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I really if I really have an opinion on that. But if you want to post your opinion on my Facebook page, then by all means, I'd love to hear it. I mean, can you put a price tag on something like that, or is it too much? I mean, should they have thrown up a sign and went on with their lives, or is this too much? And if they put this much money into this site, then what about the other sites? Should they put more into those? I mean, how do you decide which is more important? I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I would like to go see it. I'm sure it's pretty awe-inspiring. I think it would be fun to visit. And I'd like to get a feel for it. I'd like to see for myself, is this worth $60 million a year? That's a lot of cash. I mean, it's a whole lot of cash. It really is. I don't know. Who's in the chat now? Let me go back to the chat here and just check it out. I don't want to miss anybody. Let's see. We've got Aaron, thank you very much. Aaron says, hey, Chris, I love the show, and I appreciate you. And let's see. I did say, I don't think I ever said hi to Raymond Garcia, who came into the chat earlier. Ray, it's good to see you. We've got Bryn in the chat as well, hanging out with us. Logan is in the chat. Logan, it's good to see you. Raymond has another site that he posted. It's called superheroesandshite.com. Let's see what else we got going on. And I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, it's not on purpose. I'm not on purpose. And I'm with you, Ray. I mean, they're going to spend $60 million on a monument in New York, and yet they won't let you have a big gulp. What the hell? What the hell? Just give the people their big gulp. Maybe they won't complain as much. And Waba, back to you guys. It makes me feel so good when you guys come in and say Waba. See, as a dork, you live most of your life saying things in awkward situations, and people just kind of look at you like, what is he talking about? Okay, just get away from me. You're weird. But when a dork can say something and it actually sticks, and people actually use it, well, it's kind of cool. So it makes me feel good, and I guess there's a first time for everything in my life. So if you're a dork, please stand to your feet, place your hand over your heart, raise your other hand into the air, and I want you to say this. I'm a dork, I'm proud, and I am hip. This is the Dork National Anthem by my good buddy Belgium Tim, and we're going to follow that up with the Waba Rap by my good buddy Big N.
Working on being awesome every day. I'm working on being awesome every day. W-O-B-A-W-O-B and yeah, I'm working on being awesome every day. I'm not really awesome to this day, but I'm working on being awesome every day. I'm not awesome today, but I'll be one day.
Yeah, Big N in the building, representing the Dorks. Dorks of the world unite, y'all. Yeah. Hey there, everybody, I got something to say. This guy right over there is Wubba every single day, okay? What is Wubba?
It gets so creepy cold thing.
No, dude, it's just a little dork singing. Well, W is working, O is on it, B is being, and A is for awesome, and that's the dork saying. I'm already awesome, but that's okay, cause Mr. Chris Top is too, but he just doesn't know it. And so are all of you, from here on to the far. And just so you know, life is good and I'm gone.
All right, if you're in the chat right now, I would love for you to take just a moment to spread that Spreaker love. Go ahead and click on other people in the chat and check out their shows. Just give them a follow. Check their show out after I'm done. But give them a follow now. Check the shows out later because everybody here has something to offer. And if you do like the show, then congratulations, you found something new and interesting. And if you don't like it, then you can unfollow it, whatever. But just take a minute to spread that Spreaker love.
We're just here to spread that love all around. Spread it around. Spread it around.
Okay, now I'm going to go to the Facebook page real quick, and you heard me talking earlier about the contest. If you want to win one of three T-shirts, or well, I guess 4 T-shirts, and I can't say it like that because first prize is 2 T-shirts. It's going to be a Chris Top Program Waba T-shirt along with a Fonzu T-shirt, and then second prizes are one of each. No, not one of each. You get 1 shirt if you win second. See, I just read it on the page. I've got all the information there, but anyway, I'm looking at the page, and Caleb has already entered the contest, and actually, on my other page, on my personal page, and I'll have to move that to the Chris Top Program page, I got another post, I think, from some... There was I thought Logan entered somewhere. I think I saw a picture from Logan somewhere. I thought. I could have swore I did. I can't find it now. But anyway, we've got a few people that entered. I think Brent entered. I think Jen entered, or she's going to enter, or something. I don't know. But make sure you get those pictures and videos in because you've got about a week and a half. Or maybe it's something that you're already working diligently on and you're going to wait until the last minute because you want it to be just perfect. I don't know. Now we've got Sarah in the chat. Sarah, it's good to see you. Sarah hasn't been around for a while, so everybody give Sarah a very warm dork welcome. And I don't know what the Reverend Pierce is talking about. I don't even know what he's talking about. And see, half the time when I listen to the show, I don't know what he's talking about, but that's just because he's over my head. See, he talks about the important stuff, and which is good for me to listen to because I have to take notes because I don't keep up with all that stuff. All the stuff that's going on in the world and in the politics and all that, I don't keep up with it like I used to. So my show is just sort of full of fluff and things like that, but his show actually has some good content to it. So you guys make sure you check out the Reverend Wayne Pierce, who happens to be in the chat as well. I'm going to do the toy segment next. You are absolutely, positively, 100% for sure in the right place. This is the Chris Top Program.
Woke up on the right side of the bed. What's up with this Prince song inside my head? Hands up if you're down to get down tonight, 'cause it's always a good time. Slept in all my clothes like I didn't care. Hopped into a cab, take me anywhere. good time then.
Doesn't matter where, it's always a good time then.
Doesn't matter when, it's always a good time then. It's always a good time. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, it's always a good time. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, it's always a good time. Whoa, oh, oh. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time.
Yeah, Big N in the building. Representing the Dorks.
I was just checking out the Facebook page, and yeah, I'm using this as my background music. That's kind of cool. But you can check out one of Aaron's t-shirts, Radio Takeover, on the Chris Top Program fan page. See, his is like really nice. It's simple, but yet it's pretty classy. So check that out. And Aaron, maybe you can list some details on how people can purchase that. I don't know, but he asked how he can buy one of mine. I'm giving mine away at this point. I couldn't sell the damn thing, so I'm gonna give them away. I'm just kidding. I think contests are fun.
Calling all dorks. Calling all dorks. Have you ever wondered what it's like to be cool? How it feels like to actually talk to chicks and not be ignored? Then you need to tune in every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time and listen to the Rob Aguilar Show, where we're going to talk about sex. That's right. Sex. I know you guys think about that, what it feels like to actually have sex with someone. We're going to talk about sports, women, entertainment, all the things you've been wondering about. So tune in every Monday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and listen to the Rob Aguilar Show.
In a world where Jews and Romans nailed him to a cross. Yeah, man, they put those nails like right through my hands. And the worst part was, the nails were rusty. They couldn't find any non-rusty nails in all Jerusalem. I know for a fact they could. I used to be a carpenter. Everyone thought he was dead. And then they stuck me in this big cave and they put a rock, this massive boulder, in front of the opening. You know how long it took me to move that rock? 3 days, son. 3 days. But he returned to kick ass and take names. Okay, as far as that goes, am I supposed to kick their asses and then get their names? Am I supposed to get their names first and then proceed to kick their asses? Just get back to me on that. The Stoner Jesus Show on stonerjesus.net. Yeah, I still have the scars in my hands, man. Chicks don't dig those scars, man. Chicks do not dig the scars.
Come listen to The Views Expressed on the Liberty and Freedom Network. The Views Expressed, Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific. Only on the Liberty and Freedom Network. For more information, contact them at libertyandfreedomnetwork@usa.com.
The countdown has begun.
Minus 10, 9.
Oh yeah, I had every intention of staying away from Spreaker.
8, 7.
But I've experienced the sheer outpour of love.
6, 5.
And I could never turn my back on the 3 people that listen to my show.
4, 3.
Yeah, I'm coming back, and I'll tell you why.
2, 1, 0.
Because I'm Chris Top, bitch.
The Chris Top Program, the alternative to the garbage on Spreaker.
You can either talk in the Chris Top Program.
When I was just a wee little lad, full of health and joy, my father homeward came one day and gave to me a toy, a wonder to behold it was, with many colors bright. And the moment I laid eyes on it, it became my heart's delight. And it went...
All right, here we go.
When it stopped and
this is that part of the show where I talk about gifts or toys or gadgets even for the dork in your life, the male dork in your life. Now, we have caffeinated maple syrup, and I think that would probably be good for anybody. I mean, maybe the coffee just isn't enough in the morning, or Mountain Dew, or whatever it is you drink. But caffeinated maple syrup is exactly what it sounds like. All natural maple syrup loaded with caffeine. I mean, we all love waffles and pancakes. And we're all just really tired when we roll out of bed, right? So I guess you can just satisfy your hunger and you can get your shot of energy all at the same time. And that's the caffeinated maple syrup. You can actually get that by the bottle for $13. I don't know how many ounces are in the bottle, but it looks like a pretty good sized bottle. It's a nice bottle too. And we have, this is interesting. I'm actually going to post a link to this to my Facebook page. I'll do that right now. Because you have to see this to, I guess, really understand it. But you can go to the Facebook page now and you can look at this while I talk about it if you want. But it's the human bowling ball. And this actually goes for $4,500. It's not cheap. And I'm thinking if you're one of those people that have one of those inflatable businesses, I mean, this could be something you could get, and it would probably be a hit, I would think. I mean, is bowling more fun if you're actually the ball? I guess is the question this toy asks. Now, the human bowling ball, it's a game of bowling that places you inside of a transparent PVC ball that has a 7-foot diameter. So you simply run forward and gain enough momentum to knock over 6 5-foot-tall foam pins. And you've got a 3-foot-high lane boundary that keeps you from rolling down any hills or in any ponds and things like that. Unless that's what you want to do, because I think that would actually be a lot of fun if you were to roll into a pond. Because I'm guessing you would float. And it'd be kind of like you were walking on water. But anyway, it actually looks like a lot of fun. I don't have an extra $4,500 to spend on it, but I think it would be a little bit of fun. But anyway, that's the gadget segment of the show for today, and I like that segment. I think it's kind of fun. Who have we got? Oh, we've got Kathy in the chat. Kathy, it's good to see you. Oh, and Reverend, you're very welcome. I'll play your ad anytime. I've got 3 of them, and I'm going to alternate them out in between shows and things like that. But Kathy said she was coming to the show, and here she is. She's a woman of her word. Hey, Kathy, would you do me a favor? I don't have any pictures of the Chris Top Program T-shirt, and I've got these contests going on, and I'm trying to give some away in the contest. Do you still have a picture of yourself in the T-shirt? Would you be my WABA model? I guess is what I'm saying. Could you post a picture of yourself on the Facebook page with you in the T-shirt so people can see it? And I may use that too with some literature and stuff under it to kind of tell people about the contest if that's okay with you. And that goes out for anybody. If anybody wants to be the official WABA model, just post your picture of yourself in the Chris Top Program T-shirt, and I would certainly appreciate it. And Kiss had an idea. I could scan the T-shirt, but I'd rather have a picture of one of you guys in it. So if you have the time, or if you could do that for me, that would be wonderful. And she said, "Yes, I do. I can do that." See, Kathy's a team player. She said she is. Ray says it's probably not the best toy to play in 90 to 100 degree heat. Probably not. It probably gets pretty warm, I would think, inside of that ball, I would think. Speaking of balls, there's a man that's sporting a crotch monkey, and he was busted by the airport. That's a good nickname for somebody, crotch monkey. If anybody needs a nickname, go ahead and claim it now. That's crotch monkey. Excuse me, sir, is that a monkey in your pants, or are you just incredibly animated in the pelvic region? Now, a man who must literally and figuratively have Balls of Steel tried to smuggle a small monkey onto a plane by stuffing it into his underwear. Now, this came to an end when him and the suspected accomplice were arrested by airport customs officials in New Delhi. And I guess this stuff, does it only happen in New Delhi? I mean, would this happen at JFK? I don't know. Now, the unlucky undies passenger, it's a loris. That's a small primate native to India and Southeast Asia. Unfortunately, the little critter has been freed from the Penal Institute. So anyway, that's the latest crotch monkey story. And you heard it here, by gosh, on the Chris Top program. So Kathy, let me know when you get that picture posted, and I'll let everybody know so they'll know what the T-shirt looks like. And Ray, see, that's the piece people are going to cut from my show. At Chris Top, he's a pervert. Listen to this. Listen to what I got from his show. Wow. Speaking of balls, I didn't say wow. I was actually reading what Raymond said. But yeah, that's what people are going to pull from my show. And Sarah says, Chris, I finally finished my Chris Top program shirt. And I guess Sarah said to hell with it, and she's going to make her own shirt. But post a picture of it. Maybe you'll win an official Chris Top program T-shirt. And I'm not saying yours is unofficial. I think if you put nipple or crotch with any word, or if you put it in front of monkey, it's probably pretty funny. Because we've come up with nipple monkey and crotch monkey. So I don't know. I mean, butt monkey, I guess, could be funny, right? Areola monkey could work as well. Not quite the nipple monkey, but maybe an areola monkey. That could work. And these are just discussions that are going on in the chat. So if you're not in the chat, you're really missing half of the show. You really are. I'm trying to go an hour today, and I get so long-winded sometimes. I do. But I'm trying to keep it at around an hour because I know it's 10 o'clock here now, and I do want to go for a walk tonight. And I'm supposed to cook mac and cheese, and I've been putting it off all day. And it's one of those comfort foods it's nice to have around for a couple of days. So I like having mac and cheese in my fridge. When I come home and I open up the fridge and I see mac and cheese, I'm like, oh man, I'm home. I'm really home.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Mr. Pop.
Take it from the top.
Why you talking all that shit about me in the club? Just trying to get tipsy, sip the bub, it'll make you dizzy. Just shut your mouth. Talking about that paper stack, all that cash and camera flash. I can really give a fuck about that. Acting like I don't know about that. You don't know about that, but you know about me. Off your radar, off your map, bitch, I'm your fantasy. Get the bottle, get the juice, from the other end, mix it up. Thumbs up, put your fingers up. Homeless taking pics of us. Cause I don't give a funky monkey. Just shut your mouth. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Follow me around the people standing in the crowd, and they're all dancing to my song a funky monkey. Just shut your mouth. 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 Just shut your mouth.
This is Paranormal Phil from PRT Paranormal Talk. You're listening to the Chris Top program right here on Spreaker.com.
Guess what, stoners? The Casual Stoner Chronicles is on at a new time. That's right. We're live, 9 p.m. Eastern, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Spreaker.com. Spread the word, y'all.
Hey everyone, it's me, J-Man, from The J-Man Show. Rather than go on about how great I am as a radio host, which could be really fun because I have a wonderful personality, I came here to tell you about the show. What show? My show, The J-Man Show. It airs every Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, every day except Wednesday.
So you know Ryan?
Of course. Do you think he's coming back?
I don't know.
I'm Spreaker's Reckoning. Mr. Todd.
Why didn't you just kill me?
Your punishment must be more severe. When Spreaker is ashes, you have my permission to die. Let the games begin.
You can either talk in the Christoph program.
Okay, so my good buddy Paranormal Phil's here now, and he's going to clear up something for me because I've tied something together, which has been in the works for a while, because I always talk about the impending zombie apocalypse on the show. And I know for a fact it has something to do with Lady... with Lady... you know, one of these days, I'm going to get over this. I am. It has something to do with Lady... Okay, I got it out. It's Lady Gaga. It has something to do with her. It has something to do with iPhones. And I related a story. There were actually two stories that took place in China a couple of days ago. One had to do with the iPhones, and one had to do with a very large river turning red. And I'm hoping that Phil is going to maybe clear this up for me, is what I'm thinking. So you never know. And Gaga Monkey could be another word. It could be. See, you put anything in front of monkey, it's just funny. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I would also like to welcome another good buddy of mine, actually a new friend of mine. Is it Glob710? I guess is how you say it, Glob. But I met Glob, I believe it was yesterday or the day before in Stoner Jesus' chat, and he said he was going to come by one of my shows, and lo and behold, he's here. Now, I'm not going to let you off that easy, though, Glob. Now, what you need to do, I want you to join the Dork Revolution. Now, I know that Stoner Jesus, he's your man. I get that. But you could be a dork and a stoner at the same time. And all you have to do to join the Dork Revolution is post your dorkiest picture that you have of yourself on my Facebook fan page. And there's a link to that here on my Spreaker page. And you can be in the Dork Hall of Fame with the other great dorks of the world. And you could be both. You can, I mean, Wayne is a reverend and a dork at the same time. Phil is a ghost hunter and a dork at the same time. So, I mean, why can't you be a stoner and a dork too? There's nothing that says you can't. But anyway, I'm looking at my Facebook page right now, and if you'd like to see the WABA t-shirt, all you have to do is go to the page, and there's actually, Kathy posted a picture, and so did Jen, and that's what Jen looks like in the morning when she wakes up. But you can see a good picture of the logo, and that's the shirt that you'll be competing for in the contest. And if you just tuned in, there's actually a descriptive on the page of what you have to do to win the T-shirt. And Logan joined or entered the contest as well. Chris Top for president. I told him I would end the world of zombies. In the world of zombies. I don't know if that came out right or not. I don't know. But anyway, you can see the picture on the page of the Chris Top program T-shirt, and I think it's a cool shirt. I really do. And you can WABA all day long if you have this shirt on. McDonald's will never ever start making baby food, and that wasn't a random thought. I'm looking at the picture that Jen posted on my page. McDonald's baby food. It'll rot your teeth out. It'll give you ulcers by the time you're 1. See, that's how they should advertise that. There was a story a while back about a girl who actually OD'd on chicken nuggets. It's all she ate, and I think did it end up killing her? It either killed her or put her in a coma. One, I don't know which one it was. I have no idea. But it's bad news. It's really bad news. What is Wayne saying? What did Wayne say? And paranormal. Make sure you tune into Paranormal Phil's show on Wednesday, because I think he's going to try to answer my question. And Raymond says, "Welcome to the dork side. Your life is now ours." Color Gaga Monkey. Jeez. See, that might help. Keep me from spewing everywhere if I do that. Anyway, fans of both the King and the King of Kings, they got a chance to bid on a one-of-a-kind item at Omega Auctions in Stockport, England this weekend. Elvis Presley's Bible. Now, he didn't write the Bible, I don't think. Now, a lot of Elvis Presley fans may say that he did, but this was the Bible that he owned. The book was a gift from Elvis's uncle and aunt in 1957, and it includes the famed singer's writings throughout the whole book. It sold for $94,000 to an unnamed UK-based American bidder. Now, the Bible was one of 100 pieces of Elvis's memorabilia up for auction. Among them were a pair of stained underwear. Now, when they say stained, I'm assuming that it's some sort of a bodily fluid or some sort of substance from inside of Elvis that actually stained the underwear, I'm thinking. How much of a diehard fan would you have to be to bid on soiled underwear from Elvis Presley? See, I don't know. And maybe the right person just wasn't there. Maybe they should put this on eBay. They might have better luck. I don't know. But nobody matched the reserve price. And I don't know what the reserve price is. I mean, if I was at a flea market and I saw some soiled underwear or some stained underwear, I wouldn't buy it. I'd probably just leave the flea market and I would wash my hands, is what I would do. But anyway, they went unsold. So I don't know what they were thinking when they put that in there. But I guarantee there's going to be somebody on eBay that would probably buy it. So if they really want to get rid of it, then that's all they have to do. Kathy said she'd buy Elvis Presley's soiled underwear. I know, Phil. It's like the underwear with a brown streak. I don't know. I don't think I would. I know I wouldn't buy that. I wouldn't even want to see it. I don't think I'd want to look at it or anything. I mean, it'd be different if it was a T-shirt that he had, but it's his underwear. It was up against his crotch monkey. The show's got to end soon because I've hit an hour, and I guess we could talk about one more thing. I have a life, and I have to go, but I'm going to try to broadcast at least once a week, and hopefully I can squeeze in other shows when time allows. I'm doing pretty good. I've actually had 3 broadcasts in so far, so I'm doing a lot more than I thought I was going to be able to do. But golfers, they're known to cuss and hurl clubs when they're shots end up in the water, in the sand or in the woods, but there's a different kind of hazard at the Lake Ridge Golf Course in Reno. Jeff Fleming was arrested for assault and battery with a deadly weapon after he allegedly used a shotgun on a golfer whose shanked ball broke a window in Fleming's home. And see, I always thought that it was safe to live in those really nice houses by the golf course. Maybe this is the golf course from the hood. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, I know golfers, they walk around in swag anyway, so I mean, that would work if you had a golf course in the hood. So I don't know. Anyway, the unsuspecting golfer, he was unaware of the damage. He was looking for his stray ball on the 16th hole when he was confronted by Fleming. And Fleming actually shot at the guy first, and then he started an argument. So he didn't, argue with him first and then shoot. He shot first. Anyway, maybe you should just move next door to a bowling alley. Maybe that's going to be safer. I don't know. And Kathy, I'm not really on a set schedule. I'm not going to say it's on Mondays or any day of the week. It's just whenever I have a chance. Whenever I get free time, I'll be doing a show on Spreaker. Which some weeks it may be 5 or 6 shows, believe it or not. And then other weeks it could be 1. And that may be something I really have to try to do. I don't know. And I guess someone forgot to say 4, Phil. You never know. Now, I do want to thank each and every one of you for listening to the show today. Now, before I leave, I do want to give you one more chance to spread the Spreaker love. So go ahead and click on your friends here in the chat and make sure you give their show at least one listen. Check them out. If you don't like them, you don't have to listen again. But if you do like it, then congratulations, you've got a new hobby.
We're just here to spread that love all around. Spread it around. Spread it around.
And thank you guys for spreading the Spreaker love. Until I broadcast again, please remember this. Life is good, and I'm gone.
Take it from the top. Is it over yet?
Completely over. You have been exposed to the Chris Top program.
Yeah, okay, are we done? I really gotta get a life.
Take it from the top.
And I'm still here. I wasn't really leaving, but I'll be leaving soon. I like to do that at the end of my show because it lets me know who the true fans are of the show because they know to stick around. Now, leave it to Hollister. They've really hacked off the Koreans. I mean, this could really start something here. And this is bad. I mean, this is really, really bad. If I was a violent person, I would want to go punch Mr. Hollister in the face for this one because you just don't do this. And I'm not saying he was at fault, but they need to be a little more careful, I guess, of who they choose, who they hire, and that kind of thing. But anyway, bro fashion brand Hollister is mopping up a PR disaster after several employees acted like total asses during the opening of the chain's first store in Korea. Now, the company flew its bare-chested lifeguard models to China, where they responded by Facebooking pictures. Okay, now here it is. Of themselves making squinty eyes. And then these are the comments that they left. The Asians love it. Really? Hollister. Hollister models. Hollister douchebag models. You're going to say things like that. You're going to be douchebags. And on top of that, they extended their middle fingers while taking pictures with customers. Wow. I'd be mad too. I really would. Korean papers have called for a Hollister boycott. And, I don't know that they have to officially call for something like that. I think people would just do it. I think they would just do it without having to make something like that official. Now, some shoppers have returned their merchandise, and the company terminated the associates that were involved. Well, good for Hollister. They fired them. According to a company spokesman who added, "We sincerely apologize for the offense caused by these unauthorized, ill-considered actions." So I guess Hollister is trying to make good. But can you believe these people? How much of a sweet job is that? I mean, you're incredibly good looking, and you go to Korea to model these clothes, and then you get there and you just do something totally stupid, and you lose your job. How sweet of a job was that? You travel around and you model clothes. Why did they have to pull these douchebag moves and get fired? Just idiots. Just really stupid people in the world is what it is. But anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I do not, nor will I ever take any of you for granted. There are a million other things you could be doing, but you chose to listen to me. And that makes me feel pretty darn good. I love you guys too. Thank you so much. And I guess I'll see you soon. Bye.
I sense a disturbance in the force. The dork side is strong in this one.
Did you hear that? This is madness. We're doomed.
Yoda, I don't think I can go back to Spreaker.
Always with you. It cannot be done.
Well, no, I think I could do it. I just don't know if I'm ready.
You do nothing that I say.
Wait, what? Can you just not talk Yoda for a minute?
You must unlearn what you have learned.
Okay, dude, you totally don't make any sense. If I unlearn what I've learned, there's no way I can do it. Okay, never mind. I'll try.
No.
You don't want me to try?
Try not. Take it from the top. Do or do not. There is no try.
You are such a motivational speaker. You really are.
I do believe they think I am some sort of god.
You can either talk in the crystal